Hey everybody, it's your girl Queen Kimmy from Kimmy_Queen of Crafts, and I'm here with a WIP N Chat. WIP stands for Work in Progress, and Chat stands for Chat. And I have just a few things I want to go over here. So how's everybody doing today? You know me, I'm blessed, I'm highly favored, I'm not going to complain. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for coming back to support me. I really appreciate it. So, let me just get into what I'm working on here. So, I'm actually working on, this painting here is called Girl Painting. And it's from Home Craftology. I'm using to hold back the plastic this cover minder. This comes from Cover Minder Savon. I have the Diamond Art Club release paper, but I actually cut it in half because I like working in the smaller sections. I like using it to work in smaller sections. So I'm switching back and forth between two trays. And this is the shrimp boat, and this is from, this is from Nyx's Notions. Let me show you. And then this is the tray from Firefly. This is the Lavelathon tray, but I'm going back and forth between these two because I really like both of them. And then I'm switching between two pens. This pen here, it was given to me from a D-stash when I bought from somebody. They included actually about 4 pens, but I'm using this one. And then of course the regular old Diamond Art Club pen. So for some reason I always end up going back to these. I don't know why, they get the job done, and sometimes I just happen to pick it up to do one thing and I'll keep using it. But in here is the standard Diamond Art Club wax on both sides, and then in here I'm using the Quake Hold putty, and the putty I'm using is basically one that I took out and added scented oils to it, and also I added scented oils, and coloring to just make something a little fun. I did it with my 6-year-old, and now she's obsessed. She's like, we got to make more. I'm like, wait, I got to get through what we made first. So I would like to show this next thing. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I zoomed out. Perfect. So I got this little, I don't even know if it's called a binder, but I got this from Home Craftology as well. And what it does is it basically gives you sleeves to organize your diamond paintings drills in that are in baggies. So like for instance, what I'm needing now is the number 7, which is 7. So I just flip here, pull this out, and then when I'm done, I can just stick it back in there. I think this is such a neat creation because I've never had an issue working out of baggies. It just was always for me trying to figure out where to pull the baggies from. Like, I would put them in a basket and kind of thumb through them one in front of the other, but sometimes the heavy ones would outweigh the smaller ones. So this is a perfect one for me. And so if you're wanting to know what size it is, it actually will fit. If you have an A5 notebook, it will fit in there. Let me show you. So this is an A5 notebook. It comes with the rings already. Oops, sorry guys. See my A5 rings? Sorry, I'm trying to bend the camera back up. There we go. So here we go. And then this is a different one, a Hannah Lynn one I have kitted up, but this is my regular, this is another one. This is my regular paperwork in here for this A5 notebook. So yes, if you have any A5 binders at home, all you need to do is buy these little sleeves. I believe they're on Home Craftology for like $2.99 for a pack of 10. It was really cheap. But yeah, that's another way you can go about organizing your drills if they come in baggies. So let's get into it. I already pulled out my number 7, which is, oh, hold on, let me zoom back out, or zoom in, whatever you call it. Oh, you guys can see what I'm doing. Hopefully I won't be blocking your way. So let's get into it. So what's been going on with me? I have started back going into the office for work. I've realized that working in an office as opposed to working at home is really, really beneficial to my health. Not just to my health, to my mental health. Getting out of that home environment and getting into a work environment, that really has made a difference for me. So I do a 4x10. I work 4 days and I'm off for 3. But I like the shift that I have, and I just like the office setting. I'm one of those people that I like to dress up when it comes to going to work. I like to pick out my clothes, put on some nice clothes and shoes, and then go to work. So I've been doing it and it's working out great. I'm getting to spend more time with my team, my manager, just things like that. I'm getting more opportunities. You know, when you work in office, and it depends on your job, there are a lot more opportunities available. Like I know one night, since I work in a call center, it was slow. My manager was like, hey, get off the phone and decorate the area. And I was like, okay. And of course, had I been working at home, I'd have just had to stay on the phone. So working in office has its benefits. The only thing I would say about working in office that is, it is a benefit to me, but it's not. I miss my 6-year-old. I'm used to spending all day with her. So being gone is hard, but at the same time, I like it because it gives us a chance to miss each other. Sorry guys, I'm moving this all over the place. Let me pull this back a little more. So yeah, it is hard, but we are getting the chance to miss each other because we're always around each other. We don't ever miss each other because we always seeing each other. I hope that makes sense, y'all. So yeah, so I've been working back in office and it's helping out with my mental a whole lot, just being in that office setting. And then even with my husband, it gives us a chance to miss each other because he does a 4x10 also. But we're always just around each other. So but yeah, that's how that's going. Everything's going good with that. Everything's going good with my kids. My 19-year-old, she started another job where she's working from home and she really likes it. And it's so funny because I told her, apply for a job to work from home. She said, no, I got to get out of the house. You know how like when you have kids, they don't want to listen to anything you say. But when they finally do listen, it's not because they listened to you. It was something they did all by themselves. You guys, I'm doing horrible at this multi-placing. The angle I have the camera at is completely blocking the canvas. I may just have to see if I can put it up above. Let me see if I could do that. Because I can normally color block very well. Is that going to work? And I scoot this up? Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So yeah, so she's doing good. She has her own place. She moved out sometime last year. I don't know exactly when. I can't keep up with exactly when stuff happens. But yeah, she's doing very well. And I'm proud of her for standing out there on her own 2 feet and taking care of herself, because she's getting to experience how hard life really is. But she's not coming back home with her tail between her legs and just giving up. She's fighting through it, which is all I can ask her to do is, don't give up, don't quit. This is what you wanted to do, so you're going to do it. So yeah, she's doing good. Then my 6-year-old, she is my 6-year-old. She's still crazy. She's still my baby. So yeah, that's my husband. He's my husband. That's all I can say about him. He's a very private person, so I usually never say anything about him at all. So I have been thinking about possibly looking into going back to school. I have a passion when it comes to talking to people. A lot of people open up to me. A lot of people ask me for advice on certain situations, and I've had some interest in possibly, emphasis on possibly, looking into doing some type of psychology or therapy or counselor, something along those lines. I'm one of those people, because I've gone to therapy myself, just, to work out things. And especially with me suffering from anxiety and depression, I think therapy is a pivotal part of, I don't even know if I'd call it recovery, because you do, to a certain degree, have to recover from anxiety and depression. But I would say more so that I think it has more to do with, therapy is good to, it like helps you get a lot off of your chest and a lot out of your head, but it basically helps you cope. There you go. Because I don't know, I felt like ever since I was diagnosed with depression, I'm happy we found out what it was, but at the same time, I feel like it can come on at any moment. But I feel like therapy is one of those tools to help you with learning to cope, so you don't go into those deep, dark places and just sit there. You want to try to utilize those tools you learn from therapy to try to get out of some of those dark spaces and not live in them. Because it's easy to live in them. It's easy to not fight and just stay there. The hard part is fighting for your sanity. So yeah, I'm going to look into possibly going back to school. I believe, I can't say for sure, but I believe my job pays for it. And if they're paying for it, what, you're missing out on a free education. College is expensive, and if you have someone willing to pay for you to get a degree, why not? So I just definitely need to look into it. But yeah, it would either be psychology or maybe some type of like a just speech or speaking. I took one speech class, and my speech teacher, he said he had been teaching speeches for, I think he said like 30 years or something like that. And then he follows that with, you gave one of the best speeches I had ever heard in my whole career. And I was like, thank you. Let me tell you guys why that shocked me, because that shocked me very much so. So I think the best way to put it is that I work well under pressure, because each time I gave a speech, I literally wrote it the night before. I'm not one of those people that can prepare too far in advance, because if I do, nothing will get done. So I have to pace myself to be able to get done what I need to get done. But yeah, I have to do it like the day before, otherwise it won't get done. And that's just how I operate and how my mind operates and stuff like that. We're looking for 30. There she blows, Captain. Oh, I turned off my light pad. Let me get this unstuck from here and turn you back on. There we go. So, yes. That's what he said. And he was like, what's your career aspirations? What do you want to do? And I said, I don't know. I told him about therapy, and he was like, I think you'd be good at therapy, but I think you'd be a much better public speaker. He's like, the way you put your thoughts together, your words, they're well thought out and put together. And I don't know why, that's just something I've always been able to do. Once I took an interest in like English in high school, I'm so fascinated by like the English language, and just languages in general, how different cultures speak differently about different situations, how the words are phrased differently. Like, for instance, I took 2 years of French in high school, and when you say tu as soif, that means I have thirst, not I am thirsty. They say I have thirst. So tu as soif is that means are you thirsty? And then j'ai soif means yes, I have thirst. So I always find that interesting how different languages word things differently. And then, of course, every language has their own slang. Like, I remember when I was at another job and I told this one guy, I was like, why don't you help me learn Spanish? And he goes, I don't really know Spanish. I speak Tex-Mex because I'm in Texas. He's like, I speak Tex-Mex. And I'm like, what is Tex-Mex? He's like, it's like the Texas version of our own version of Spanish, but it's not the true Spanish. And I'm like, it didn't make sense to me. Like, I understand what he's saying, but it didn't make sense to me. So I was just like, okay, I guess you speak Tex-Mex. So, I mean, I just let that go. I'm not the type of person to bug somebody to keep doing something. It's just like, if you say no, I'll take the hint and I'll move around. So, yeah, that was, I love the English language. So when I took speech, I really enjoyed it. It was nice to be able to gather all those thoughts, put them together, because I was always an honor roll student, an AB honor roll student, so getting lower grades has never set well with me because it's something I've never done. So I was very passionate about making sure that, in my speech, that I'm properly conveying the message that I want to get out there for my speech. But yeah, so that there goes for school. I really need to do some digging and find out. It's funny, when I was at work the other day, I had a customer on the phone who said, don't go into psychology because right now it's the worst paid profession. And my response to him was, that makes no sense because there's so much craziness going on in the world right now. I feel like a lot of people are or should be seeking out therapy or some type of therapist, because the day-to-day is just hard to deal with. Like, guys, I can't speak for everywhere else, but I know here in Texas, for a carton of eggs is $6 for a carton of eggs. One of the most basic foods, and it's $6. I told my husband we'd be better off buying chickens, having our own little chicken farm, and getting eggs that way because $6 for a carton of eggs is a lot. So yeah, I don't know, I guess I kind of feel like a lot more people should seek out therapy to learn to cope with what's going on, because first thing, you have to admit that something's going on with you. That's a hard step. They say, oh, the first step to recovery is admitting you have a problem. Well, you have to admit that something's going on with you. Something's not sitting right with inside of you. In order to get better, you have to first be able to identify and recognize that something is off within you. And it's okay if something's off. I always say that it's okay, because once you realize something's off, then you can take the right steps to try to get it together. So, yeah. What else has been going on? That's the thing. I was thinking about going back to school. So, TV. So I am so late to the party, guys, and don't come for me because of it. I just recently binged watched BMF on Stars, and that show is so good. I went to my husband and I was like, hey, should I watch BMF? It's good. He's like, you haven't watched it? I was like, no. And he says, like, at all? I said, yeah, at all. I haven't watched it. I only watched Power, and I watched The Ghost, the one that came out about the sun afterwards, but I didn't watch, I just watched basically the Power series. But if you're looking for a new show to watch, go and binge watch that, because that show is so good. It's very, very good. I don't want to give away anything. So, yeah, go watch it. It's on Stars. They have the first 2 seasons on there. I believe they started showing new episodes from season 3. I have to check and see. But yeah, so don't come for me. I know I'm late. I know I'm late. I know I'm late. Don't come for me. So also, you guys, I am going on a no buy for diamond painting because I have a lot. And a friend of mine and I decided to go through and calculate, you know, if we were to do this many diamond paintings a year that we put out in this amount of time, how long will it take us? You guys want to guess? I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to guess. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So that wasn't 30 seconds, but your time's up. So yeah, if we did a certain number of diamond paintings each year, it would take us, drum roll, I'm doing a little finger drum roll, 10 years to complete them if we put out a certain number each year. So we basically looked at each other and said, we are going on a no buy right now. And it's been helping that lately Diamond Art Club has been releasing ones that are not our style. But even if they are, you know, we have a goal of the only ones we'd really be interested in getting, but no more buying everything, because we are not putting out, we're acquiring more faster than we are getting them completed. So that's a recognition that we had with each other, and kind of like a pat that we made to each other that, you know, we're going on a no buy and we're only going to buy the certain ones that we said we'd buy, and then that's going to be it. So what do you guys think? Do you guys ever go on no buys for anything? I'd like to hear about it. Put it down in the comments. Let me know. Do you ever go on a no buy for anything? Do you do no buy for clothes, no buy for makeup, no buy for jewelry, or any other crafts? So yeah. But yes, other than the no buy, what's interesting about it is that, you know, my friend says I can go through my diamond paintings and pick out at least so many that I don't want. And I told her, I said, that's crazy, because I can't pick out any that I don't want, because I want them all. Like, I'm not the type of person to buy something just to buy it. I buy it because I really want it. So I found that to be interesting. So I might have to put together some to destash. No, I might do the destash after I do my diamond painting event, which I'll discuss that more towards the end of the video. But I might do the destash after my diamond painting event, because you guys, I have so much for the giveaways. You guys would not believe it. It is going to be amazing, but we'll get back to that. So let's talk about my health. It's getting better. Getting better overall. I'm still losing weight, losing it slowly. And with the weight loss, it's actually going the healthy way. I think I'm losing about 2 to 3 pounds a week. So it's going down nice and slow, and with it going down nice and slow, I'm able to keep it off that way. So yeah, that's been doing good. I've been doing, so I am a type 2 diabetic. I don't know if I've shared that with y'all. I'm type 2 diabetic, and I've been doing so well with my diabetes that I have not needed to take any insulin. And I haven't had to take insulin for a while because my numbers have been where they need to be. So yeah, guys, if I could tell you one thing, do not get sick. Take the steps right now. Like, eat a meal or eat a diet like you already have diabetes, because when you get it, it is a hassle to try to keep up with what you can and can't eat, because everything has carbs in it, literally everything. And with everything having carbs in it, that leaves you with nothing to eat. I mean, yes, you can eat some stuff and you can still have so many carbs each day, but you don't want to have to count your carbs and calories and all that, because my doctor tells me to do that. And I'll be honest in saying I don't do that, but I do really pay attention to exactly what foods I'm putting in my mouth. Like cereal. I will not buy cereal because I don't like the taste of milk, so I add sugar to it. So I don't buy cereal because I know I don't need the cereal, I don't need the sugar that's in it. And the only thing that I probably do need is the milk for the calcium, but I end up drowning it with sugar, so I don't know exactly how effective it is or it gets. So yes, if I can tell you one thing, take care of your health now. Don't get to the point where you're going to have to go on insulin, because honestly, like the medicines that my doctor gave me, it was so hard trying to get them approved by insurance. And that frustrates me, because I really feel like, why do you have insurance if you have to get stuff approved? Like you're paying every month or every paycheck or however often you pay for insurance, but they're denying paying for medications that you need for your health. And I'm like, that's what I'm paying you for. So I don't have, because I can save my insurance money and just buy the medicine outright, right? So yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible trying to get stuff. I believe my doctor told me I was diabetic in 2021. What do we in 23? Yeah, late 2021. And I kid you not, I literally just got a medication approved that we have been trying to get approved since 2021. Just got it approved. It's been horrible. Like, the doctor tells you it's the insurance tells you it's the doctor. You go to the pharmacy, they're like, we need this, we need that. It's just horrible. So yeah, guys, take care of yourself. Eat a diet like you already have high blood pressure. Eat a diet like you already have diabetes, so that you don't develop these issues, because it's horrible. Like I know, and then we always have to be careful with what medicines I take, because I do have blood pressure issues, and some of them, they can't be mixed with others. So we have to pay attention to exactly what I'm taking so that they don't interact with each other, which my doctor is really good about that. What I love about her is she researches everything before she starts prescribing it. She does the research data. How many people was it successful in? She researches what group it's more successful in. Was it more successful with a minority group, a majority group? So yeah, she does her research. She's not just going to write something because somebody said, hey, start giving these out. She very meticulously plans out what she's going to do with her patients. And I like that, because she listens to what you say. And yeah, I'm not going to go off on that deep end tangent, but that's what I like about my doctor. She's going to research stuff before she gives it to you. She's not just going to give you something for no reason or to pad her pockets. She's not one of those pill pushing doctors. She'd rather you go a natural route. Like before I started taking medicine, we tried all these natural things beforehand. So yeah. But we are in the process of trying to wean me off of one medication, but trying to wean off that medication has been difficult. It's causing me to not sleep at night. So I've been in contact with my doctor talking about, what else can I do, because I have to sleep now. When you're working from home, you can sleep up until 10 minutes before it's time for you to get on. But when you're not working at home, you got to time out everything. You got to get up at a certain time. You got to account for traffic, just things you don't have to worry about when you're not working. I mean, yeah, when you're working at home. So we're trying to come off of one, and my sleep schedule has been off ever since that. So we're working on to see what other natural remedies I can try before she goes the medicine route, because she doesn't like doing a pill for a pill. If she gives you one medicine and it causes 8 symptoms, she won't give you 8 new pills. She's going to change it. So, yeah. I don't have much more to talk about. The only other thing I was going to say is WIPs, work in progress, WIPs. I have a lot of WIPs. I did a video on it before, and I think I'm going to do another video on it. If you guys want to see that, just let me know. Let me know if you're interested in seeing a video on all the WIPs that I have, because I have a little pretty penny of them that I've started. But it's interesting because the reason why I have so many WIPs is because I get bored easily. I get tired of looking at the same canvas so often. So I like to change it up so I can look at different colors and things like that. So, sorry guys, I'm getting my next color out. My next color. But, yeah, if you want to see me do a WIP video, let me know, because I can definitely come on here and show you my 1,428,332 WIPs. Of course, I'm exaggerating, but yeah, if you want to see my WIPs, let me know, and I'm more than happy to do a video on it. Just leave it in the comments. Let me know. Let me know. What I have come to realize, because I've really only been seriously diamond painting since like last September, but I've come to realize that I enjoy like bright, vibrant canvases. If the canvas is bright and vibrant, I love looking at those colors. Those dark colors, like, they get to me, man. It's hard to deal with all those dark colors like all the time. So yeah, that's what I've realized. I like the bright, vibrant canvases. And I'm working on one now that, like, I keep picking it back up because I get so excited as I see it come to life each time. So what now? Now let's talk about my event. Let's talk about my event. We're going to talk about my event. Let's talk about my event. I'm hosting in September. I'm hosting in September. My mental health matters. Your mental health matters. Okay, let me stop, y'all. I'm always breaking into songs. Sorry, guys. So, September 1st to September 30th, I'm hosting my first mental health diamond paint along. It is called Your Mental Health Matters, #YouMatter. And I want to tell you so far who my sponsors are. I have Nyx's Notions. She's going to do some trays. Coverminder Saban's going to do cover minders. Craftably donated 2 diamond paintings that say you make the world a better place. Enablers Outpost is going to do a gift card. Shimmering Canvases, I have some pins from them. Oraloa. I have to check back to see, because I have the name written here, but I don't have down exactly what they were going to do. I think it was something like some trays, or we'll have to check and see. Jaded Gem Shop said she'd do a gift card. Diamond Art Club is also doing gift cards. Crafter's Companion, they're not a diamond painting company, but they are a crafting company, and they gave me a coloring kit. I have a friend who's donating a $50 Visa gift card. Diamond Painting Shop is giving out 4 gift cards, and she might also do some canvases. I'm going to double check and see. Bev B said that she might do some bracelets and a gift card. DP with Sparklers is going to be sending me some goodies. And then Firefly Trays. Firefly Diamond Painting is going to do trays. So that's what I have so far. I think I'm waiting to hear back from 2 people. 3 people. I want to get some release papers done, so everybody knows who does that. It's going to be Crafts with Crashly. I'm going to reach out to her about getting some release papers done. And then who else? I'm also trying to get a diamond painting created. I'm in talks with the artist who made it, as well as the company I would like to put it out. And so if we can get that done, now let me be sure I make this clear. You are not required to do the if the diamond painting all falls into place that I want to come out, you don't have to buy it and do this one. This is just something that I want to do, which is get a diamond painting together so that we can get this done. So yes, that's what we're gonna do with that. Is I'm just hoping that it comes together. I know exactly which one I want it to do and how I want it done. It's just the artist and the manufacturer are in the deal making phase, and I'm hoping that a deal is made instead of a no deal. So what else is there? Because I said I'm going to do a diamond painting for it. You're not required to. And here's the thing, guys, for my event, I am not going to have these super strict requirements where like it has to be licensed artwork, because licensed artwork can be pretty expensive, and I don't want to presume that everybody can afford licensed artwork, but I'm also not going to have a requirement as to what you can do. If you want to diamond paint a card, you can do a card, because if that's what you can afford, that's what you can afford. I don't feel right saying no, you just did a card so you don't qualify. You know, I don't know people's financial situations. It's not my business, but I also don't want to add to it if there's something going on there. So yeah, that's it for that part of the event. And I'm thinking I might do a Google form. I'm just trying to work out all the details now of exactly how I want to get everything finalized. And so what else was there? I felt like there was one more things I wanted to share with everybody about the mental health diamond paint along. Oh, sorry guys, I lost you. So let me see, what else is there? What else is there? So yes, I want to get a diamond painting done for it. I might reach out to a company to see if they can create a pen for it, because I really would like for it to all be kind of like themed together, but I want to see first if we can get the diamond painting done. So yeah, I got some good things coming. Oh guys, I have a lot of diamond paintings to give away. So right now I'm planning on doing either 4 or 5 giveaways, definitely 4 weekly giveaways, and I'm going to see about doing a grand prize giveaway. So each prize is going to come with at least 2 diamond painting kits and a gift card and a pen. I already have some pens that I bought for it, but there are some pens that I want, might see about getting some specially made for it, maybe through a company or something. We'll see. But yeah, I think that's it, you guys. I don't have much to talk about. I always feel weird doing WIP N Chats because I feel like I don't really have much to talk about in them. So if you have any questions, comments, or emotional outbursts, please leave it down in the comment section below. If you like my video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and you'll get a notification whenever I post a video. Go ahead and tap that like button for me. If you have any questions for me about the event, feel free to email me, leave it in the comment section below, or you can reach out to me on Instagram. I say a lot, don't I? Funny thing is, I know what I'm trying to say, but comes out like crazy. But yes, so I think that's it. Go ahead and like it, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. You know, the usual things people ask you to do for their YouTube channel. And then I'm here to tell you that you are beautiful, you are worthy, you are loved, and you are enough just as you are. And if no one has told you that they love you today, I love you. I'm sending you a heart because you're special. And I'm going to link as much as I can down in the description area for this video. All right. Bye, everybody.